How to beat a narcissist at his own game. Today at queenbeing.com. Are you tired of the insults, the mean looks, and the general gaslighting? Is someone's narcissistic behavior giving you a really good reason to finally say you've had enough? Do you want to learn how to play the narcissist game so that you can beat him at it? We'll get to that, but before we do, let me ask you something. Would you agree that the narcissist cares just as much about how he's perceived as he does about how you behave inside of your relationship? Is he or she always the one calling the shots, whether directly or indirectly? Now, when I say directly, I mean literally by setting the rules, or indirectly by manipulating every situation to his or her advantage. So, inside the relationship, the narcissist is controlling, often of every single aspect, to say the very least. In short, would you agree that it's always about the narcissist? Assuming that you would, let me ask you another question. Would you agree that people who don't know the narcissist as well as you do may see him as a very generous, selfless, or fun to be around type of person? That's what you call the narcissistic conundrum, sort of his secret sauce, the dual personality thing. He's one person at home or in private, and another person in public or around outsiders. He's one of those guys who's nicer to strangers than he is to the people he loves. But as one of his favorite forms of narcissistic supply, you already know that his generosity is always equipped with proper strings, right? Oh, and then there's the fact that you can't always count on a narcissist to explode when something's wrong in his little world. You'll have to go to consider the covert narcissist types who will often just shut down when something's wrong and force you to figure out what you did this time. And another fun part about these guys is that sometimes they don't even speak to you for days or weeks and you have no idea why. Super fun. Playing the game. The rules of toxic narcissism. The apparent objective of the game is self-preservation, but there's a twist, isn't there always? The twist is that you've got to discover the tipping point between self-preservation and self-destruction when it comes to this game. If you focus too much on self-preservation, you may find yourself exhibiting certain classic narcissistic behaviors. But if you focus too little on it, you may find yourself being a typical narcissistic abuse victim. You see how I didn't say survivor there? During the course of a relationship with a narcissist, especially a toxic one, you're going to find yourself sliding back and forth on a sort of track between the two extremes. So the actual objective of the game is to simply keep spinning. Just stay on that sliding track and inside of the narcissist's so-called harem to just simply keep the game going. Another super fun fact about narcissists, they like to play both sides. That is, one day they might play a victim who needs rescuing, damsel in distress anyone, while the next day they'll find center stage by becoming someone's savior. The players. Your role as a player in the narcissistic game is fluid. Sometimes you'll be the victim who needs to be rescued. And when the narcissist wants to be rescued, guess what? You get to be the hero. Either way, don't try to steal his spotlight. He won't like it one bit. Then again, sometimes the narcissist will just need to crush someone's soul, and guess what, my friend? That'd be your role too. The crushee, of course. The rule that overpowers all rules. No matter what, you must keep the game going. It's absolutely necessary for both parties to participate if one of you, the narcissist, is going to win in the end. Oh yeah, that's one last rule. You will not win. You can't, because even if by all logical standards and opinions you are the clear-cut winner, the narcissist will never, ever acknowledge, admit, or encourage you to discuss it. Instead, he will find literally any reason to place the fault on someone else, probably you, but if not, someone who isn't him, to artificially elevate his own fragile little ego. So, in short, the object of the game is to keep the game going. The biggest rule of the game is that both parties must participate in the game. The other rule of note is that you cannot win the game. Okay, let me ask you, why are we playing this game again? Here's how you get out of the game. Here's how you win it. You get the hell out. You leave, you quit, you end it. Game over. This is how you beat the narcissist at his game. That's it. You leave. This is Certified Life Coach Angela Atkinson from queenbeing.com.